Welcome back to my Train to Failure YouTube channel. Today we're going to be bringing you to the gym and I'm going to be showing you exactly what workouts I'm doing to put on 20 pounds of muscle. Now let's get into it. So today we're going to be training legs. We're also going to throw a quick arm workout in there as well, since we haven't trained arms for about an entire week. With a Train to Failure program, you are going to be going to the gym and in your head you're going to be saying, I'm going to be doing these reps to ultimate human failure. So what does that mean? What that means is you're going to be doing your reps until you literally cannot do any more. And what that will do on the very last 1 to 2 reps, when you physically can't pick the weight up again, it's going to spark the muscle growth activation process. And that is the most important part about going to the gym. You want to see some progress. So right now I've been training, this is the very first week of this program, and I'm already seeing pretty decent gains. Now keep in mind, it takes a while to put on muscle. You know, you want to expect to grow slowly but surely. A lot of the people who gain muscle very, very fast, maybe they cheated to get there, whatever. My goal is to put on long-lasting, sustainable muscle and do it in a healthy way. This is not a channel where we're gonna go get yoked up and do a million sets and a million reps and injure ourselves. I personally think that this program really helps because it really brings back your love for the gym. Back when I was working out with a very, very different program, it was a high volume, 6-day-a-week split where I never gave myself a chance to rest and recuperate. As you know, muscles grow outside of the gym. They do not grow in the gym. So you can stimulate muscle growth in the gym, but when they actually grow is when you are outside of the gym, resting and repairing and sleeping. So for me to take an extra couple days off and go in feeling replenished, that's a huge win. Why would we do low volume? Well, a lot of the times, some of these reps and some of these weights and some of these sets that we're doing is just overkill. You know, you're breaking down the muscle so much, you're gonna get, tension, you're gonna get super tight. If you do too much, you might injure yourself. It's not a good look. So we're going in and I'm gonna demonstrate exactly what I'm talking about as far as training to failure, low volume, high intensity. Now, what type of diet would really fit with this workout? Well, you wanna have your carbs. That's the number one most important thing right now. Everyone is always going for their protein. You wanna carb up. You wanna carb up, you wanna have the energy for your workouts. You wanna fuel your workouts with carbs. So what did I have today? Well, I had about a small handful of protein pasta and a small scoop of tuna. Again, protein is important, but it's not on the top of my list. And that's it. Maybe a little bit of water, and that's it. I had a good night's sleep last night, and I'm very excited to go to the gym today and train. I've been out of the gym for about 3 days. So I've been just recovering, just recouping, and just getting ready for this workout plan. So get excited. The first exercise here, we're gonna start off with legs. We're just gonna do two quick warm-up sets, and then we're gonna go to the leg press machine. So right here, we're just going to try to go, lightweight, and we're just going to really just try to resist the weight with our legs and just get a good pump. We're not gonna go too crazy with the weight since it's just a warm-up. So here we go. Now as you can see, when we're coming up, raise the tempo real slow. You almost want to pause up at the top here. So what that'll do is it'll put the maximum pressure on your legs, and you're just going to go nice and slow here. I've actually been doing this tempo for about 1 week, and I've already seen some small results. I know that sounds crazy, but the warm-up set is going to be performed exactly like the set that we do where we only do like 1 or 2 reps, and that's going to be heavier weight. So as you can see, we're trying to just get a good range of motion and pausing at the top, and we use no momentum whatsoever to bring the weight up. And pause at the top here as well. Come down as slow as you can. And I could already feel it burning. It's literally just a warm-up set. Your toes pretty much pointed to the ceiling here. And it's very important to train legs. If you're not training legs, then today's the day to start. All right, so we just pumped the weight. We're gonna do another set here. Again, this is just a warm-up set. We popped the weight it looks like about 20 pounds. So it's getting a little bit heavier to resist, but we're just gonna keep going. Again, try to focus on having no momentum. Just let your legs do the work. That's literally it. You just let your legs do the work. And come slow and pausing at the top here will actually get you a lot of results that you might not normally get. As you can see, it's already getting tough. Just using this tempo, I could literally feel it more than doing like, you know, 20 reps of like lower weights. So we're gonna do a couple more sets. As you can see, we're focusing on strict form the entire time. And once we're done with this set here, we're gonna go and do leg press, and we're gonna go do that right now. Okay, so when we're doing a leg press, we're gonna be using our hands to push the weight out, so that way it'll take pressure off of your back. And when we're coming down with the weight, we're gonna try to resist it the entire time and keep the same tempo that we did on the other exercise. Try to pull it back as much as you can, and then just press very slow. As you can see, this is just another warm-up set, and then we're gonna go right into a train to failure heavier set since we're already warmed up. So you want to just keep it going nice and easy, and you want to try to bring these up as close as you can and get a maximum stretch. Unfortunately, this machine doesn't really go back as far as we want it to, but it will do the trick. So we're just going to keep it going. I think that's pretty good for a warm-up set. We're gonna reset, and we're gonna do one heavy set to failure. And train to failure with the heavy set now. So let's get it. We're only gonna be doing one set, so you can, in your head, go all out with this one, because we're only doing one set of this. And you wanna just resist the weight all the way down and press it up in a controlled manner, just like that. Come back, nice and easy. Control the weight on the way back, and press it up nice and easy, just like that. And we're gonna, I think after this one, we could pop the weight even more and try to get like 3 to 5 reps of even heavier weight. As you can see, it already starting to feel it. It's just getting tougher and tougher as the reps go on, which is exactly what we want. So this one, we're going to consider this one, again, get the negative, another warm-up set. All right, this is going to be the last set. So we're going to get into position and go ham. Again, you want to control the weight even though it's extremely heavy. And with this, again, you're only looking for a couple sets, maybe 3 to 5. Go down real slow. And then okay, next up on the list is going to be calves. If you could do these standing, I would recommend doing them standing, but if you are going to do them seated, make sure that you come all the way up and all the way down as a stretch, and again, go to failure with these as well. The warm-up set, we don't want to go too crazy with our calves since we don't train them, or we haven't trained them as much, so we want to just come to the top, go as high as you can, and then when you come down to the bottom, get a nice stretch and control the weight the whole time. You can kind of help yourself support it up if you get in trouble and you can't get the weight to this bar. We're getting a good contraction at the top is what we're focusing on. Just kind of getting some blood flow into the calves here to really make them pop. And we don't have to go too crazy with the warm-up set because we're only going to do one set of calves with the high weight. Probably going to put a 25 on each. Nice and slow, resist the weight all the way down and press all the way up. That really gets your calves. If you just started training, you don't want to go too heavy with these because you will mess your calf muscles up and you won't be able to walk. So we did get a good warm up, and we're going to just try to get maybe like 5 to 8 reps of this, and we're probably going to be pretty done with calves for the day. So here we go. I'm going to pull this bar over. Yeah, it is pretty heavy. Continue with having good form. Try to get to the top. Same thing as the lightweight. Squeeze at the top. When you're coming down, focus on a nice stretch at the bottom, but really, if you could focus on anything for this, is squeezing at the top, getting a full contraction of your calf. Oh man, just a couple reps. Really all you need for this. Man, okay. Just like the rest of our sets here, we're gonna do a quick warm up, and we're gonna focus on just resisting the weight again, perfect form, and try to get a good squeeze with this. So again, light weights to warm up. And as you can see, when we're coming down, we're going extremely slow. Try to resist gravity, resist the weight, and then when you come up, you don't need to swing. Come up nice and easy. And control the weight and get a good squeeze at the top. So we're gonna just continue our warm up. As you can see, it's just after a couple of reps, you could literally feel it. Just slow tempo all the way at the top. You could squeeze as much as you want up here. Come down real slow. Make sure you're focused on the tempo. Come back up and squeeze. This is just a complete bicep wrecker. You won't get too many sets of these either as you're going this slow. Okay, I'll probably do one more rep for the warm up, and then we're gonna up the weight. Nice and slow on the way down. Make sure you get that negative rep. Okay, so for this next set here, we're gonna consider this an additional warm up. We're not gonna do the weight we did on the first time training this. We're actually gonna go heavier. So consider this the second warm up. So with these, you when you get heavier, you could use your legs to kind of pop the weight so you don't have to rip it up with your shoulders. So that's what I usually do. And I always start this exercise here at the top supinated position. So here we go. We're gonna, again, pop the weight, and just let it come down extremely slow. I'm gonna keep my head forward for this because I don't want to injure myself. As you can see, we could just curl it. It's nice and easy with good form. Trying to just get like 3 to 5 reps of this. Pause at the bottom if needed. You could pause at the bottom and take a second of a break because you want to have a good form going to the top. Go down nice and slow again. I think we get one more. Nope. Okay, and that's done. Okay, we're gonna just jump right into triceps. As you can see right here, we're using a V-bar. And with this, we're just gonna do one warm-up set. We're gonna try to concentrate on complete strict form and pressing the weight down using literally just our triceps, no momentum, and just structure your whole entire set like this. You want to be pressing all the way down. Make sure you're engaging your triceps. You could even pause at the bottom and squeeze it out. You could feel your triceps activating. Just come up nice and slow. You don't have to go too crazy with this one. You want to just make sure that it's your tricep that's pushing the weight down, nothing else. Don't use any momentum. Don't swing the weight. You want to just control it. Now, last time we did this, we were doing a straight bar. This time we're doing a V-bar. You can definitely feel a little bit of a different stimulation in the arms and the tricep. We're only gonna be doing 2 sets of this. This is not our full arm workout. This is just a little pump in between. So we don't have to go too crazy with this. I think our first warm-up set is pretty much done. We're gonna try for one more, good form, and we're gonna pop the weight, and we're gonna go another set to failure. All right, we just popped the weight to 60 pounds. We're gonna just try to do maybe 3 to 5 reps to complete failure. Man, that is brutal. I really like actually the V-bar better than the straight bar. Okay, I'm gonna try to get one more rep. That is, I don't know if we're gonna do it. Okay, now We're definitely not getting another reps. We're gonna take the negative real slow. All right, the next one we're gonna do is dips. With this exercise, you wanna shoot for about 3 to 5 reps with body weight. If you could do over 5 or 6 reps, you could use weights, but you really just wanna focus on the form and just going very slow and controlling your body weight the entire time. So we just pretty much pre-exhausted our triceps with the past exercise. So now we could just focus on just pumping them out. So here we go. I like to start at the top so you don't have to press up with to risk getting injured. And then you want to let your body down nice and easy, like so. And then you want to press your way up to the top using just your triceps. Don't come down too far because you could risk injuring your shoulders. You just want to do 3 to 5 nice and slow tempo. Probably do two sets of these. And then what you can also focus on is if you can't press yourself up, you could just go up like this and get the negative and come down slow. Okay, another alternative to the dips is seated dips. With these, we're gonna do the same exact form, just control the tempo and try to press the weight down. I wanna lean forward a little bit, but not too much. Just put the weight onto your tricep and press down nice and slow, good tempo. And be sure to control the weight all the way up to the top. This we're gonna try to get maybe 8 reps, 5 to 8, as our arms are pretty much exhausted from the other workouts.
All right, so we actually lost the audio for this clip, so we're just going to record it. Right here, we're just showing some of the gains that we've had over the past week or two. I could see my arms starting to grow. We're not even training abs yet, but I can feel my arms filling up a little bit and getting a little bit bigger, so this is definitely worth it. My chest is getting a little bit bigger. We are going to be training abs over the next few weeks, so definitely stay tuned. Be sure to hit the follow button if you want to stay along with my journey. We're going to try to put on 20 pounds.